Hey, what's going on, YouTube? It's Bebop here. Are you ready to get rich? Are you ready to get wealthy, baby? Shiggity giggity, baby, schwab. Let's get into it. Now, this is the easiest way to farm money and a little special way to earn money at the end with a little secret. And maybe you're not up on game, I'll put you on. Now, what we're going to do is do little sulfur runs, okay? Now, on this sulfur run, it's not just sulfur. There's plenty of other stuff to gather. We're going to start off at the Mercurial Shrine, and we're going to hit these acid chest pools. Now, there are elite chests here, so if you want to put on luck gear, put on chitin padding, and now you can get that into the marketplace, or you can try to make it yourself, but that will help protect you from the acid, okay? Then you want to come down here to the worm sign obelisk, and there's a couple elite chests over here before you hit the acid pools. Then once you get over here in the acid pools, there's like, I don't know, 12 to 15 different sulfur areas you can get, a couple different elite ancient chests. Then you want to drop down the cliff, grab this Shrine of War. Then this is where a lot of the sulfur is, so you can use that Shrine of War to come back anytime to farm this whenever you're bored or waiting for a lobby to fill. There's a lot through here. There's also a lot of ancient chests. If you're familiar with Scarab runs, you're familiar with this route. Drop down here. Now there's an alligator down here, and there's also river glyph stones that you can get from the alligators. You can also get them from the chest. You can also get Hyssop, Azoth water, a whole bunch of stuff. And then the last elite chest is right there. There's a whole lot of Hyssop, and man, you can farm for days out there doing that. The river glyph stones sell for about 200 or so a piece all the time. And then you want to come up here to Cradle's Rest, and you will get 2 elite chests here and sulfur. Now you can go down to the bottom here after you get the sulfur. There's also a glyph you can get there in that sulfur pool. But the Serpent's Pass, you can get water glyph stones here, and you can farm those. Those usually sell from anywhere from 100 to 300 gold. Those are really easy to farm. You can get plenty of those in an hour. Now, if you come down here to the last shrine, the Shrine of Bast, there's more sulfur, and there's about 4 or 5 ancient elite chests down here that you can maybe get a golden scarab or different, potions, materials, things like that. Obsidian flux, selling pretty good right now. The sandpaper selling pretty good. So all that material you're getting, you can also sell. And if you want to go down here to where the scorpions are at the beds, now you can do that. Take blight potions. They do hit very hard. So take your beast ward pots, beast coatings to help get through them quicker if you're solo. There's a lot of sandstone here and sandstone throughout the whole route that I just showed you, and I'll show you along the way. But the Hyssop, the river glyph stones, the sulfur, the different materials you get from all the chests, the water glyphs that you can get, just all that stuff will add up to a lot. And I'll show you at the end. I'll just sell to buy orders and tell you, show you what I make. There will also be a little a little bonus at the end. The easiest way that I also make money in combination with this every day, and I end up getting, I don't know, anywhere from 5 to 10 grand depending on how much sulfur and different things I farm and how long I'm doing it. So with just a little bit of effort and a little bit of preparing, I can get gold easily every day. And here you go with the gear. You want to have chitin padding in all your gear. If you want to have a luck set, go ahead. I use the blood ring, the bloodthirst ring, or whatever it's called. That way I can get health. That way I can constantly get health and don't have to worry about potting up all the time. Also use powerful incense, or at least common or strong incense. That way it protects you from the afflictions of the acid. And as you can see here, the chitin padding will give you the acid resistance you need. Now, do you need 5 pieces? No. You could even not have any pieces. If you have a healer friend and y'all go together, hey, just take some common incense. That way you save even more money. But this will help set you up for the future where you don't have to really worry about having anybody with you or switching stats to be, partial healer, blah, blah, blah. You're very self-sufficient with this build. So I usually like to have an enfeebling skewer spear. That way I can weaken some of the big enemies. And the hatchet is key here, because when I go berserk, I can throw hatchets without being interrupted and not be staggered. They won't grab me and pull me into the acid. And even if they do, I'm well protected, so it doesn't matter. They're going to die. Now, I use that skewer sometimes when I'm tanking, so I have a carnelian in there. You can have whatever gem that you fancy in there. Now, since these enemies are going to be coated Angry Earth, you can have a fire gem if you want. I'll also use the Stalworth Heart Rune Firestorm, and that's going to cleanse any of the burn that you get from the enemies hitting you with the acid or any acid burn that you have on you. So if you notice that yourself, you're burning, you don't have the fire amulet, you're instead rocking the strike amulet like I do, because these guys hit with a lot of strike damage, then you just cleanse yourself and you get rid of all the burn, save your potions, and for the most part, you'll always be able to heal yourself. Just fine with the blood drinker. Okay, I'm 6 con doing all this, so I mean you can do it just fine. All right. I mean, we're not all Bebop out here. I mean, let's be humble, baby. But let's be truthful too. And now I'm going to speed up the video and show you the route. Now I did speed this video up to 200%. Hopefully it's not too quick. I'll try to point out the sulfur areas as I pass them. One right here on the right, and usually you'll see like a little, I don't know, little right there, boom, whatever that is, little hole and some rocks up on the side. Looks like a little mini canyon. One up there by that big dude, one right there also. Hopefully you're seeing those as we're passing. I don't want to take too long on the video. Once you get out here and you go around them, you will see where they are. There's 3 right here on that little edge. You will not aggro that big dude. There's also some up there where I put the cursor. There's an elite chest right here and a sulfur piece right in front of me that's not there because there's a little freaking sulfur goblin out here getting all my money, bruh. I gotta find him. And when I do, bruh, it's over, baby. But now we go to the Wurmsign Obelisk. And let's go. Now, there are 2 elite chests right here. So if you go to the left, and then if you go up on that tower, you will get 2 elite chests. There is sandstone over there by the tower. There's also some here immediately to my left. Now, here's the sulfur. There's 3 pieces right here. And they're all for me. Little sulfur goblin's not over here yet, baby. Cashing in. Now, I do want to take this. I forgot to take that to begin with. You don't really get much sulfur from these things. And with now the little kiddie pool in CK, you can craft these things. There's no reason not to use this when you're doing the sulfur, because every little bit extra you can get, because a lot of times if you're not using it, then it's 1 or 2 pieces and maybe to 3 or 4. But yeah, you use that potion. Why not? I mean, the more you get, these things sell so good. You want all you can get in a run. Okay. Now, the big thing about having the blood drinker is I don't have to constantly be using potions. If you come over here and you do not have the blood drinker, you might find yourself using potions a lot. If you use a health, and if you have a healthy toast earring so you can use mana pots, hey, that's just fine. But the regens, every time you take those, just think about it. It's like 5 gold or 10 gold depending on what server you're on. Hey, there's another piece of sandstone right there, almost passed up. And I got 3 pieces. Let's go, rich. Now, every time you take one of those regen pots, it's just costing you money. Now, there is lodestone. There's 3 right there. And if you keep going up, there's 2 or 3 more on the left. And I think there's a big piece of sandstone up there. Lightning beetle right there. Those usually sell for, I don't know, 20 gold, something like that, 30 gold, depending on what server. Now, when you come right here, these guys will pop up out of the ground. They hit pretty hard, so make sure you take them out quickly. Maybe get a skewer on them, weaken them. They will follow you over there. They have a really crazy aggro range, so be careful. This guy I kind of forgot about. It's been a while since I've been over here. He popped up out of the acid. When you have Berserk on, they will not be able to pull you in, so that's really good. It's such a good weapon to have. And you just go with Rending Throw, and you're good to go. And the cooldown on it is really quick. And I will show you that right here. I do respect, because I did not have the uninterruptible dot selected in the skill tree of Berserk, so I respect real quick. And this doesn't really cost much Azoth to do, so you might as well. And I didn't pick any of the ultimates because I don't really care. I'll respec right after this to go back to what I use for the raid. And here we go. Cleanse myself with a Firestorm just to show you. Now I can feel free to Berserk. I'm not worried if they're gonna try to grab me, because they're not gonna be able to pull through me, as you see right here. Boom. Not worried about it. Chilling. Don't have to dodge or anything. Now there are 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces of sulfur right here in this area. 1, 2, 3, 4. So make sure you grab those if you don't have a little goblin getting all your sulfur like I did. Now there are some down there also, but watch out, there are a lot of beasts down there. So, or these big guys, I freaking don't even know what their name is, even though it's right there on the screen. Hey, where you going? Don't be getting my sulfur, bro. Help. Nah, kill this dude with me. That's some bullshit. I'm gonna find you. This guy. He's, oh man, I think I found him, guys. I think I found the little sulfur goblin, dude. How did that guy come to me? I was way down here. What magic is this guy doing? What is he wearing? A beloved earring? What was the other one? The evasion earring back in the day when you used to be able to dodge roll. I almost was a total ass here and went and stole his stuff on the last hit. I knew he was probably going to get hit one more time. I was about to steal it and be a... but, you know, I'm like, you know what, Bebop? Let's be the bigger dude here and not do that, okay? Now, this guy comes over to me. Not worried about him. He's going to reset. I'm taking some damage here. Waking up the big dude, and we have this guy, so a lot of stuff going on. Got to kill him quick, because if somebody comes up, they're going to steal that sulfur, and I'm going to get pissed, bree. Now, the guy kind of got me out of my normal route. Normally, that road back there, on about 50 yards up, I would go down the middle of that to the end, now, and then work my way back this way. Now, I will show you that once I get these two. That road that I came from usually goes on the left side of this big rock to my left. And you keep going, and I will show you the 2 sulfur spots over here that I would normally get. There's one right there, but there's also 2 over there. Okay, I knew he already got those, so wasn't even sweating it. Hop on my little turkey. Come on. And here we go. We're off, baby. We're going to try to flap our wings and fly, bro. Maybe they had flying mounts one day. I don't know. That'd be dope. I tell you, man, have your off-road mount charm so you can move a lot quicker. Here's another sulfur chunk. Seems like I'm off-road a lot over here. Now, I decided to grab this, but I don't really care about these chests too much. They're just slowing me down. But you can see you get materials from them. So you might get something you might be able to sell, but probably not. And over here, there's usually a pretty good amount of sulfur. Now, be careful because you will have to fight some enemies over here. They will aggro to you. So make sure you take them out quickly. And someone's already been over here getting some of these, but they're starting to respawn. I didn't go ahead and kill him. I should have. This guy, you can kind of dance around. Hopefully you get the one-hitter quitter. Oh, did not. Now I'm really hoping for it right here. And let's see what happens, baby. I'm in between 2. Shaking and gigging about, Brad. You can't catch me, Brad. Fast, boy. One hit. Oh, let's go, dude. All right. Now we're going to go visit the alligator, baby. And... now, is it alligator or crocodile? What's the difference between the two? If you know, please let me know in the comments, because I never know what to call this guy. But there's a bunch of Azoth water, as you can see there. There's 4 of them, and I think there's a total of 6 around here. The easiest money to make is farming Azoth water also, man. I mean, Jesus, this is all around the map that you can go farm, and it sells for 4 to 8 gold all the time. This alligator does take a little bit to kill. He will give you insane rewards. Clickbait title, and they're just trash rewards. But maybe you get a river glowstone from one day. I have out of this chest right here that I'm about to go to, I have gotten a loaded dice out of this. The only one I've ever gotten in New World, and it was out of that chest for whatever reason. And here we go. You can get river glyphstones, like I said, from all this. The alligators will drop bags with river glyphstones. I think this one does right here. Nope, he did not. False advertisement. Hey, river glyphstone right there. That's an easy 200 gold. And you can constantly just farm those alligators and they'll drop them. Now that turkey just wanted to get killed or whatever it was, pigeon. All right, he dropped a bag. River glyphstone, boom. That's another 200 gold, baby. Let's go. You can get that stuff if you want. There's some hyssop. I think it's usually mushrooms. What else? Garlic drops from this area. I don't think cinnamon drops from this area. I usually go for cinnamon to Elysian Wilds. I have a few spots over there that drop a lot of cinnamon. So anytime I'm running out of that for my oatmeal in the morning, I mean, I go get me some cinnamon, baby. Now, there are petal caps. Now, if you know, petal caps now give you moats, so you can feel free to farm all that. There's tons of hyssop. I didn't want to sit there and farm those for the videos. I mean, they're really quick. I mean, just look how quick that is to get. Obviously, the video's sped up, but it is still really quick. And about time you press E is about time you're done. Now, we continue down here on this path to get the Azoth water. I'll go straight to the end here, show you where the elite chest is. There's more alligators to farm, but these alligators don't drop river glyphs for some reason. I swear they don't. Now, maybe you've gotten one from one of these, but I think they're just a complete waste of time. I would not sit here and kill these. Only the ones when I first drop down will drop those. So there's weirwood trees, and under the waterfall over there, there is the other ancient chest. When you're done here, fast travel, and let's go to the next spot. All right, now that we are at the top of Brimstone, we're going down here. 2 elite chests and some more sulfur there. Look, why can I not say sulfur, guys? Sulfur. How about I just say chunks? More chunks down here. And there's a glyph that you can get on the wall right there next to the panther. There's 1, 2, 3 spots right here. Then you got the panther. You can take him out if you feel free or feel the need to do so. Now he will drop lodestone if you farm him. Hey, that just popped up. Let's go. Now you can run back to the shrine, or you can feel free to kill yourself in the acid. There's no penalty, so feel free to do what you want to do. Now we are at the Shrine of Bast, and here we go. We are on the last stretch. So there's sandstone usually around here somewhere. Just keep your eyes open. There is a chunk that spawns right there. As we go around, there's a elite acid chest here with a bunch of enemies, so be careful. There will usually be 2 chunks right here in front of you. And there's a chest over right behind where that big stretchy Armstrong dude was spawning, but it's just like a normal chest, so kill these guys. Now there will be another guy that spawns right there in the pool that I just ran over. And these 2 scorpions are really tanky and not worth killing. They don't drop anything good, so just keep going past those. Another sulfur chunk. Oh my god. Chunk right there. I'll get it one day. Another chunk spot right here in front of this chest, but it's gone. And as we make our way around, you can go to the right, or you can come here to the left, which is a quicker route. You just stay close to the wall so you do not aggro those big dudes. And there is 1, 2, 3, 4 areas over here where you can get chunks, and they're all taken. So let's go to the store, see what we made off that little run. All right, now we're back at the store. Let's start off with the high sob. We got about 47. Wasn't out there long. Let's see what it sells for. Around 92 if you want to sell it in the store. Let's see what the buy orders say. 63, no big deal. 28 gold, not a big deal. And you see, I didn't farm that at all when I was out there, so not much at all. So it was easy, 30 gold. Now let's look at the river glyph stones. What are they selling for? Buy orders are 220. Hey, you can sell them for 297. I don't really care about the gold too much. Just gonna go ahead and sell them. Hey, quick 426 for. I mean, how long did it take to get those? Less than a minute. Now I had 66 sandstone blocks already in my inventory from previous runs, so I want to go ahead and show you. They do sell for quite a bit, so if you want to sell for the buy orders of 14, go ahead, but you're cutting yourself way short on this. I would sell with a sell order. See if you can get it. If not, you can always get that 14 later. That's a crazy amount. Sandstone selling so good right now. And then let's go down to the chunks and see what we can get here. Now I did get 128 of them. I'm going to sell 125. But you can see here, buy orders are at 941, sell orders 13, so 125, and that's over 1,140 gold. I mean, easy money, guys, easy money, okay? And also a little bonus way to add gold to your account. Every day you should be doing this. 2 random mutations as a tank or a healer. You're going to get 1,000 gold for each run and 10,000 faction tokens. So when you do 2, that's 2,000 gold and 20,000 faction tokens. Also, if you pick up the faction quest to do the dungeons throughout the map, you will also get the gold, usually 144 or so per dungeon, depending on which one you do, and you will get faction tokens that way. So make sure you're always picking up the faction quest to do expeditions. You can do 2 of these mutated ones as a tank or a healer a day. You can do 3 of the regulars as a tank or a healer a day. You get 500 coins. I think it's 1,000 tokens for the regular expeditions. And if you want to cheat the system a little bit, you just take off all your clothing, have on your sword, level 700 sword with a carnelian. You can sign up under 300 gear score or at 300, so that way you only do Amarine or Starstone, and that's the way people are getting through this really quickly. It'll be all 65 people just farming these things for the money, the quick, easy money. Pick up the faction quests for Amarine and Starstone in the towns of Windsward and Everfall, and boom. All right, we get through those really quickly instead of going through a 30-minute Tempest. You're like, yesterday it was terrible. You can go through a 5-minute AM run. So that's a way to little cheat the system. So hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, like, comment, and subscribe. I stream live every day on Twitch. Just feel free to stop by and say what's up. If you see me in town, say what's up. I'm nice. I'll talk to you, and I'll see y'all in the next video. If you have any ideas for videos, please let me know in the comments. This video was brought to you basically by a guy I met yesterday in Brimstone. 2 of them that were super nice, gave me the idea for the video, and that's why I made it today. All right. See y'all in the next one. Later.